Here's another video, the MBX10 Motovox MBX10. It's I took off the little 3-horse motor over here. You can see just a dinky little. I think it's actually like 2.5. They're weak. I mean, don't think you're gonna do anything on them. They're nothing. But took it off. A lot of people are doing this, but this one I ordered an aftermarket chain tensioner and modified the bracketry and used the original chain tensioner for the well, you know how it is originally, but I used some of the pieces and modified the bracketry and made this work, and it works pretty good. Keeps the chain tensioned. There's really not a lot of room on these. I had to cram this in here. I had to go the aftermarket pipe. Used to seeing those, and do away with the muffler. Got it mounted up pretty good here. And you see I inverted the clutch, because if you turn it around the other way, you have to scoot the motor in so far that you're offset. It just looks funny and it's unbalanced. So I went that route on it. I'm getting ready to put the K&N filter, oversized jets in the carburetor. And I got rid of the number 35 chain. Here's the other one I did. This one, instead of a direct clutch to rear wheel, I put the torque converter off of the Coleman CT200U on there. So you get 2 chains, clutch, jack shaft, torque converter. And back to the rear sprocket, I threw a, I believe that's a 50 tooth. And once again, I did away with the 35 chain and went 40. You just get a lot more beef, and it's easier to track, less likely to jump and snap when you throw on these 6.5 motors. Done quite a few of these. And, here's a Coleman I got stripped down, getting ready to redo actually. I got a new Predator over here. Getting ready to throw that on it here soon, but here's 2 other Colemans. And I threw the CBTs on these, and you want to talk about crazy. Number 40 chain, and I stripped off the torque converter and clutch and threw on the CBT V-belt system. And I don't know if you're familiar with these, but boy, it turns this thing into a beast. I mean, I'm doing 50, 53, 55 miles an hour on these. They'll climb straight up a hill, throw you straight over on your back. I mean, they are no joke. And how they work is this right here. This will start squeezing together, and it'll raise this belt as you go faster all the way to the top of this. And this one will open up and send this belt all the way to the bottom. So it's just like a snowmobile. I mean, the more gas you give it and the faster you're going, it knows you don't need torque anymore, and it'll give you speed, and it adjusts the whole time you're running it. So, I mean, I've climbed straight up hills on this, and I'm 250 pounds, and it'll throw me straight on my ass if I goose it. I mean, you can ride a wheelie. They're no joke. I got 2 of them set up like that, and they're just a hoot. But, all right, I just wanted to, I ride these mini bikes more than I ride my dirt bike. But if you have any questions or you need any help, I'll do the same. I learn a lot from YouTube and other people. But that's where we're at. See, these is throw the PVC, the positive crankcase ventilator, and the K&N filter system, and I took the bowl off and throw the oversized jets in there. It comes in a kit. Here's the old jets. You can see them. It's the old ones I took out of that Motovox. I haven't hyped up my 2 yet, because these are for my nephew, so I'm trying to finish up these 2 and get them out of here so I can start working on mine. I'll show you some of these kits. You can order them stage 1, stage 2. There's some pipes, kits, filters, and you get the jets. So you can get all this stuff. And all right, just wanted to give you an update. But this one, I'm curious. I can't wait to give it a test drive, because this one's just straight. We got a Hillard high performance heavy duty clutch. And you got to take these clutches apart too when you get them brand new, and you want to get some high temperature grease. And I know you're saying, don't grease the clutch. Oh my God. You don't grease the clutch, but you take it apart And there's no bearings in these, but there's moving parts that rub on each other. So you want to pull the sleeves out, pull your rings with a pair of ring pliers, and just put a little bit of grease on the parts that slide together, and it keeps the heat down big time, and they last a lot longer, and they don't tie and grab, and it'll just last you a long time. And a lot of people don't know it, but that's a secret when you're using these. You got to take them apart brand new and get some high temperature grease. Not a whole bunch, and don't foul your clutch. Don't get it on the wear plates or the outer edge, but on the inside, the sleeves, the outside where it slides together, and grease it up. And I'm telling you, you'll notice a world of difference. So, and this was pretty cool. And it works very well to keep the chain nice and tight. I couldn't get it under here. You know, there's no room, but this seems to work just fine. You know, it keeps tension on the chain. And when you do this too, you got to worry about it hitting this bar down here. And this keeps it tight enough not to smack on that bar. So, all right, I'm out of here. Signing off.